9 on the fire watch. An out-of-control Yosemite wildfire is threatening hundreds of giant sequoias and the nearby community of Wawona. The fire started Thursday in the southern end of the park. It's grown to almost 1,200 acres, expanding by more than 50% since Friday. It is 0% contained, and as of last night, there have been no reports of well-known sequoias in the park, such as the grizzly giant being damaged. But about 200 people living in the nearby Wawona community are still under mandatory evacuations.
There is spotting, meaning embers are going toward Wawona, so it was based upon the spotting and the location that it was decided to evacuate the Wawona community.
Here we go again.
Yeah, kind of heartbreaking. You feel afraid for the people in the town of Wawona. It's a really cute town, and it's very small. And then just heartbroken about the trees.
National Park Service crews are wrapping the bases of the giant sequoia trees, hoping to protect them from the wildfire. The cause of the fire itself is still under investigation.
Okay, just following up on that, Devin, I've got the updated map this morning in terms of the progression of that fire. The map behind me shows you the outline of the Washburn Fire in the vicinity of the Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias. That's the area in pink with the green outline on it. I don't know if you can see the details on here too well, but there is a white snaking line on here. That's the road that, or at least they've done so much restoration there, it's more a hiking trail now, that takes you into the heart of the Mariposa Grove. You've got the upper grove on that top loop, the lower grove here. And what's new today is yesterday the fire had been moving generally to the north, and clearly overnight it has taken a turn east and has worked its way around the edge there of the upper grove. This is, it's a little too close to comfort to some of the most impressive parts of that grove, and it is still growing. And by the way, the community of Wawona, including the hotel from the 1880s, is right there. So at least a good sign for that community. Generally, the fire has progressed a little bit farther off to the east from there. Now, there is something to watch for here at home from that fire in terms of direct impact, and that could be some of the smoke. If this fire is still putting off as much smoke over the next 24 hours as it did over the previous 24, and it has been producing a lot of smoke, unfortunately, the general flow in the atmosphere is going to want to start taking some of that smoke our way. So by the time we get to tomorrow morning at this time, we may be seeing some of the higher smoke in the sky. Doubtful it would be a thick concentration at the lower elevations, but it will certainly be visible, and it might even reduce the air quality here at home a little more. But we don't necessarily need that fire to do that for some parts of the bay. Look at the fire that's still burning in Contra Costa County. This is the one that we showed you yesterday. It's burning at the power plant, just around the old decommissioned power plant there, just north of Pittsburgh. You can see some of the outskirts of town there. In terms of the flame itself, Con Fire is confident they've got this one fairly well contained, but the smoke is still a factor, as you can see. So if you're waking up this morning in the Delta and you think you can smell smoke, that's where it's coming from. If we look at the air quality sensors on here, once you get down to Antioch, downwind, that fire burning over here, you are getting some of that smoke because the air quality sensors are reading it. So that's the update on the fires.